Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. You may notice something different, except I hope you don't. I got a new mic. My old mic had decided it didn't want to be a microphone anymore. It was doing some weird stuff. So I'm trying to, it's peaking. So I'm trying to level this new one out, so bear with me. The audio's not great, let me know, too soft, too loud, whatever. I'm trying to dial this one in. It takes me a while to get mics right where I want them to learn their idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies and all that. But anyway, I've been doing a little work. I have fleshed out the maintenance system just a little. In fact, let me show you. Right. And I capped off the housekeeping and maintenance. So I don't know if I showed you that. So we'll show you that. Hangers on that side. Okay, I'm back. Labs, medbay, and hangers. I wanted the other. Why was I thinking hangers was on this side? Got turned around. I've done that a few times in this ship, got turned around. Engineering, the go, which is maintenance and all that jazz. This is a working elevator, it's just faster to do that. So housekeeping is just straight ahead. No doors or anything. I have a room for stuff. And a room for things. And a room for stuff and things. Probably going to be like a washroom and probably a repair shop, things like that. Let's see, I believe we capped off systems. Those aren't full. Oh no, I did add a clock to IT. And it is just a simple clock, and I wired it up to these lights and to these small activators and buttons. Yes, they're essentially the same thing, but I wanted to. And the clock reset, if for whatever reason it gets out of sync, you can hit this button and it'll hopefully jumpstart it again. And there's a control to turn it on and off. Alright. And there's nothing else in this room yet. Okay. Now, back to engineering. I have got my reactor room, and I added a lockdown button here. And I've wired up my wired up my lights and whatnot. And here is the faction room. So far, has some lovely lava, and that actually makes me a little uneasy standing on that platform. But I want something cool in here, something probably that moves and whatnot. And that has a reactor force field that turns on in lockdown mode. In fact, you can turn it on, but anyway. Then you come down this way, here is the pipe room. And come down to this intersection. Here's one of these. I will get to these. There are 3 of these little doorways. These shafts. But I will get to those in a moment. Here is... I want, for my subway system that runs to the front hangars, I want an access tunnel. I want an access tunnel that runs the length of the ship. So this will go toward the front of the ship. Bathroom. And you sneak around this way. This is going to be something important in there. Then we cut to a T. This one runs down to another one of these shafts, which I will get to in a little bit. And no, I didn't cross the T. And I wanted this to be confusing and maze-like. hopefully I'm getting that effect. Here is just a engineering IT type room that has stuff, things. Oh, I'm moving. I don't know why I do that, but I've always done that. You go back and watch the old StarMade videos. I know in like the 200s of season 1, I mentioned this shift I have. I don't know if it's me trying to move to a center of a block or what, but sometimes I'm standing still while I still move. Anyway. This is mostly for the blinking lights. Anyway. Then we come down, and you take a right, then you take a left, you come down to this hallway. Well, that button helps reset the logic for this. And this is I don't know what it is, but it lights up purple. These little pulses of lights. Here's a back room, tell by the green light. Then you come down to this intersection, which that goes to the dark void of space, and that goes to another shaft. This one isn't finished yet. Its terminus isn't. Well, I guess this is its terminus. Its beginning point isn't finished. And it's much narrower. And it has buttons to control the things. The other is just force field. So red lights mean that's the 4-way. And this terminates here. This will be the end of the access passages here. And one of these shafts. Alright. Let's hit this button. Notice it turns green, or it turns green. Yeah. So most of them turn red, I believe. And I'm in medical. There we go. Alright, see, there's the morgue. And I'd like a gravity block. Do you not have a gravity block here? But to get in, it's just this. If you maneuver just right, there's a button right there. And let's pull this out and secret gravity block so we can, there we go, get back into gravity. So it's like a hidden doorway. You can easily get to engineering, or the maintenance level at least. And there are 3 or 4 of these chutes. 3 of them are actually wired up properly. The 4th one, the narrow one, isn't wired up yet. So let's go. Oh, I don't want to attach my mouse. F1, F8. Pop out and show you where the other 2 are. I just like the idea of having access hatches and all that good stuff. More rail doors. Let's see, our first one is gonna be in crew quarters. Explain. It's down this hallway. See if you notice it. I have already passed it. Did you see it? Notice this wall is inset too much. It's because the button's over here. Raises up and straight drop down to the engineering maze. You close it up. Alright. Now, to get to the other one, it's in officers' quarters, so we're gonna take a shortcut through the gym to get there. I've been having fun with this. These hallways and secret passages and whatnot. Of course, they're not really secret anymore. I'm posting them on the internet. Oh, right. There's my gymnasium. Let's see here. This one. Go. And just keep going. See if you notice it. Here's the elevator level. Here's the lockdown door to get to the actual crew quarters. Come down this way. Those are the crew quarters, officers' quarters. Keep going, and down this way is the escape pods. and we walk right by it. This one has a gravity block. Again, right there. And then you can hit it again and go, whee! Boom. I'm now in engineering. Well, I'm in the engineering labyrinth. Labyrinth? Labyrinth or labyrinth? Labyrinth. I've heard both. I wonder which one's correct. Now the trick is remembering where you are. Let's see, and this should take me right to the elevator, or to the elevators, yeah. Right here. So that's what I've spent my time doing, and also wiring up these hallways so they do code red properly. Not that they do big red properly, because that's something totally different. It's a soda or a chewing gum. Alright. StarMade really needs speakers, so I can play elevator music. Where am I? Oh, that way's the back, this way's to the front. Alright, there we go. And this goes up to the bridge. Whee! And then it goes back down, and here we are. Well, I thought I'd just check in on the state of things. Not really a building today. No, I did place one block. Oh, here's the logic I did for the purple thing. Yes, I know it could be done 100 times better, but I didn't. Well, alright. And we need to work on making this cool-looking and reactor-y power core-like thing. Like it's the powerhouse of the cell. And, I'd like to add some more things in engineering so it's not so empty. And this is the beginning of the hangar level. We'll probably have it split off and go to hangars on either side here. Probably 2, maybe 3 on each side. Well, for shuttles and whatnot, and my SUV. Then this way will come, and it'll come to like a junction here with a train system that'll run this way for a while, and then meet up with a large hangar I want out here. I don't know if I wanted a top hangar, a bottom hangar, or a through hangar. But I do know I want a train running back and forth. I also want this hallway to run parallel with the train. So if you have to, you can walk it. Actually, this one lines up better. Probably have that one actually run parallel to the train. Is this centered? Yeah, that is centered. Huh. Well, that was... No, it wasn't an accident. I did that on purpose, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. And once we get that set up and we get the hangar roughed in, then we can start working on systems. Like actual systems, not rooms I'm calling systems. Like these blue things, and then the blinky yellow things, those square yellow things, and the shooty things, which are my favorite part. And I need to be more systematic and thoughtful about it than I have been in the past. That's going to be painful. Computers are thinking this ship is painful, but once I get it covered up so it doesn't have to render everything at once, I think it'll be happier. So I might just build a box around it and plop it down as a building. Alright! Oh, and I want my garden here and guest quarters. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade. I will dig you cats later.